Hey guys, welcome back to Wired to Wander. Today I'm going to be starting on the engine bay of my RC4WD Sqaurebody. I got some of the stuff in, I'm still waiting on a couple parts, but everything I ordered from RC4WD. Let's take a look here. First thing I got, I've been wanting these for a long time, just never had anything to put on them, but these are the RC4WD Edelbrock scale V8 motor dress-up kit. So it comes with valve cover and intake, but we gotta actually paint these, so I'm gonna probably be doing that today. I got the RC4WD V8 engine bay accessory kit for the Sqaurebody. I grabbed a RC4WD Edelbrock intake manifold for V8 scale engine, and then I just got the aluminum thermostat housing for V8 scale engine. So some of the stuff I'm gonna get put together. I want to get these painted up today, and then when the rest of the engine bay comes in, we'll just keep on moving. But let's probably start by throwing that thermostat on there, and then we'll take a look at what this takes. These guys come with super tiny scale hardware, and it comes with a little socket to put them on, so just make sure you don't drop those. Alright, you need a 1.5 millimeter hex for this socket adapter. Alright, got this part opened. This is kind of what this kit comes with, this V8 motor dress-up kit. So this is actually made by Rogue Element, but it's a licensed Edelbrock kit from RC4WD. First thing it recommends is washing all your parts that you're going to paint. These are all the parts we're going to paint right here. It's the breathers, valve covers, and the air cleaner. I'm going to do everything in black. So basically we'll paint them black, sand them down, so the only thing that'll be black is inside the fins and the Edelbrock part. But I'm going to run inside, wash these with soap and water, and then I'm going to get everything masked off so we can get it painting them. So the next step is going to be masking all these off so we can get them ready for paint. Okay, I got these all taped up. I was going to videotape it, but it was really tedious. These weren't too bad. This one was alright. These sucked. Trying to get down into the cutouts for the bolts. But I got them taped up. I'm going to see if I can get a coat of paint on them tonight. Probably let them dry overnight, and then I'll start sanding tomorrow. But let's get these shot with paint, and we'll see what they look like. Hey guys, it's the next day. I got these painted up. They turned out actually really good, I think. Paint stuck well. My lines are pretty good. My taping job worked out alright. So the next step is going to be sanding. It says to start with the 800 grit sandpaper. Just kind of take the excess paint off, and then you move on to using this sanding stick. So I'm going to sand these down. We'll see how it looks. All right, guys, I got done sanding. A little tedious process, but these turned out really nice. I mean, see if I can get up close to the camera or not. Get them to focus, maybe not. I don't know. But these turned out really good. I mean, they look sweet. You can definitely see the black, how it got down into the grooves, and then we sanded the top parts. But I'm really happy with that. I don't know if you see me looking at this every once in a while. This has all the instructions in it, and I wanted to make sure I followed it because this wasn't a cheap set. So, but next is the distributor. We might skip that for now because I'm still waiting on the engine bay. Should be here this week, I'm hoping, but I think we're gonna skip that for now, and we'll let this dry a little more, and then I think I'm gonna do the put the actual filter around it. Okay, so I got the filter paper put in. They tell you to use some super glue. There's the seam, but I don't think I'm going to because I got it pushed in pretty snug. I don't think it's going anywhere, but that's what that looks like. I mean, that looks like a real air cleaner. Then here's a little close-up of the valve covers and our breathers. All right, guys, it's been quite a few days, but I finally got my engine bay that I ordered. It took a lot longer than I was hoping, so I haven't really done much with this project. I did get these guys painted up red, so those will go, this one will go, this one goes here on the side. They gotta be trimmed down a little bit, but that goes on that side, that one goes on the other. I think I'm gonna wrap up this video. I really wanted to do more with this, but it pretty much just showed up, and it's been about a week. So I think I'll probably do some painting off camera, and then in the next video, try to get this assembled, do some of the wiring. I got some small wire that was scrap I got from work, but I think this will work really good for a lot of the little wiring details, and I'll get a lot of this stuff painted up and try to get glued in, but I think we'll save that for the next video. As always, thank you guys for watching, and we'll catch you next time.